Welcome into Chewyville. Steve Chewy, Chrissy Martin with you here. Hi, it's Wednesday. Thanks for spending your morning with us and getting your week, your midweek day started. Your Wednesday, you know what I meant. Want to mention our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. We're playing a high-low game all week long. Here's what you do: go to the Chewyville Facebook page. Take a look at the card that we drew on Monday, which is a 4 this week. And then on Friday, we'll pick another card. You tell us whether you think the card on Friday will be higher or lower, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. Today's Wednesday, and that means wings and whiskey. $1 each on wings and $3 whiskeys, no top shelf. Go like the Hilltop on Facebook as well. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Big time, big savings for the big game. That's right. They've got all kinds of different like snacky dips and things like that where you can make your own dips and mixes and stuff. And they've got some peanut things and they got all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. And they're also doing tastings all week long. So check that out. Go and like Another Season on Facebook. Because you would think of them as like a gifty store. You wouldn't think of them for Super Bowl fun time stuff, but they've got Super Bowl fun time stuff. Who doesn't?
Yeah,
Who doesn't
fun.
have super fun time stuff? All right. So here we are hanging out. There's we are. We're on video and stuff. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't done that, here's the thing. It does cool stuff with the algorithm, so more people find us that want to be into shows that are fun and things like that. And it gets us more followers and more people that are into everything. So it helps us out. So go subscribe to our YouTube channel and then hit the little bell for notifications. You'll get notified every time we go live and when we do regular videos and all kinds of cool stuff. So there's a real thing going on this year about breakups for Valentine's Day.
It really is.
I mean, I don't know what the deal is, but we talked earlier about Pizza Hut has breakup pizzas.
Yeah.
That you said you could put all kinds of weird phrases and stuff on there.
Yeah,
like,
there's all kinds. I was going through
take a hike, Mike.
Yeah.
And, you know,
it's like
no,
excuse generator.
An excuse generator to
Yeah.
why I'm breaking up with you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I saw Ted Lasso. I have to break up with you.
Right. Yeah, one was like, I've been in a coma. I just woke up to send you this message. Or I thought I wanted like long walks on the beach. Turns out I just want a dog.
Right. We want different things. You want to be with me. I don't want you to be with me.
Oh, yeah. That was
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's also funny because you were telling me earlier that today's the anniversary of 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover came out.
It is, yes.
So how has no one jumped on that?
Right.
The idea that you can put any of those phrases onto a cake, onto a pizza, onto a big giant cookie, had to make a new plan, Stan. Take care. Yeah. Not being coy, see you later, Roy. I mean, like there's so many things.
But if you have a different name, then you're gonna have to do a little creative work.
Listen, because you're breaking up with me for Valentine's Day, I've been trying to think of something that goes with Chrissy all day, and I can't think of one.
I gotta leave, Steve.
There it is. I gotta leave, Steve. There you go. See, we got it now. Mm-hmm. There we go. See, well, for Valentine's Day, a car scrapping company is in the UK is offering to write your ex's name on a car before it's destroyed and then send you a photo. My goodness. I mean, really, is it that bad? Like you can't just.
This is serious.
I mean, just text somebody for goodness sakes.
Well, you can't text the breakup. That's an in-person thing.
No, you can't do that.
Right? Isn't it an in-person job?
Yes, it is. I was being funny.
Okay,
yeah,
I was gonna say, are we really there? Like we just text people about it?
I'm sure there are.
Oh, that's terrible.
I'm sure people have broken up in text.
Oh, no,
email. Yeah, post-it note. I'm sure all of those things have happened. I don't know what happened with that, but I'm just saying, I'm sure people have. I'm sure,
right.
they, but I would say for someone like me,
yeah.
I mean, yes, I'd be sad that you broke up with me, but a pizza, not so bad. I mean, like, right. you brought me, leave me alone popcorn yesterday. Like that was nice. That was.
I've been bringing you a lot of gifts.
You brought me a box of Emergency. I don't know what that is. Like, hey, last couple of years we've been doing the show. You don't seem very healthy. I'd like you to take some more vitamin C. You seem a little jaundiced.
I'm going to continue to mommy you from afar. Yes.
Right. here's payback for all the meds I've taken out of your office.
I
Here's
really
here's a
have.
box
You've-
of emergency. Yeah.
You've been my drug dealer for a
It's,
while now.
all right. Let's clear the record for a second. Wait a
I
minute.
don't know what I'm going to
Yes,
do when I need sinus
Yes.
pills.
Yeah, I was gonna say sinus pills and aspirin. That's what I provide. So
Those are drugs.
I understand. I understand. That's I'll never forget. I know I've told this story before. I was doing radio in Iowa,
Mhm.
and we brought Molly Hatchet in the band for a big
Oh,
time concert.
yeah. Mhm.
And we were backstage, which was really just behind some curtains in a gym,
Mhm.
but still backstage nonetheless. And they came in the back door from their bus,
Yeah.
and standing there with my boss, and he says, one of the guys from the band says, "Hey, any of you guys know anywhere around here where we can get some, pharmaceuticals?
Pharmaceuticals. You're like toothpaste and dental floss, or
She goes, I think Walmart's open all night.
yeah.
I go, I don't think that's what he meant. That's I think. I'd like to present for you a rock band from the 70s. Okay, I don't think they're looking for aspirin.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
yeah.
I get you.
So anyway, so if you're making a plan for Valentine's Day, you're putting together a cookie cake or something, or something for someone, you can just say, hey, I had to hop on the bus, Gus, take care.
Sorry.
Oop, here's your key, Lee. I gotta go. Just gonna slip out the back, Jack. I just gotta, so just gotta set myself free.
Right. You pay the bill, Jill. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. You pay the bill. See, works both ways. We can break up with the girl.
I was gonna say it's all Come on now.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. So just just do what you got to do to set yourself free. I got to leave Steve. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Or put their name on a car and crush it. That's another way that you can do it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I think it's a little more expensive that way. Plus, this way, at least they get a pizza at the, or they get a pie or cookie.
That's
or
what
whatever.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like, oh, elation right before disappointment.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a woman break up with me once, and she had already bought me a Christmas present, and it was like November. And she's like, "Well, I already bought it, so here." And
just take it.
Yeah, it was a Cheers board game. I was like, "Okay,
fun.
I don't know what made her think that I would want to play a board game ever." But if you met me, this is why we're breaking up. You don't know me at all.
Yeah. Did you ever play the game?
No, I don't even know where it's at.
Right.
It may have gone to the garbage when I moved. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I don't know where any of the things are. Yeah. So speaking of cars getting crushed, a driver in the UK was pulled over and got a ticket for driving a car that had a hole in the door that they covered up with wallpaper and packing tape.
Right.
Was this you? That's my question. That's what I want to know.
They went to my body shop. Yeah.
Yes. For a long time, Chrissy was driving a van that I'm pretty sure had a bumper made out of paper mache. I think that it was a balloon with paper and plaster all over it.
Duct tape involved that I spray painted. Yes.
Yes, to make it look like a brake light. Yeah, I think. I mean, that's.
The duct tape. Well, that was the tail light tape. The duct tape I did spray paint to match the paint color.
Oh, there was tail light tape?
I'm a purist.
Is there such a thing as tail light tape?
Yeah.
Or did you make that up?
No, that's a thing. You can go buy it.
You can cover, to cover your tail light with red tape.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's reflective and everything, so it looks just like the real thing.
Sure, except it's tape. It looks just like the real thing, except it's tape on my car. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know you like to have a lot of stickers in your car. That's how I know, when I've arrived at somewhere that you're at. I'm like, those are the Chrissy stickers on the back. Now I know, yeah. So, but that's not holding your car together now. Now you have a nice car.
No, yes. Yeah. I don't want it, but I have.
Right, of course.
Yeah. I'm
once
looking
you
to sell
finally
it.
got a nice car, you don't want it anymore. Yes,
don't.
I don't deserve nice things, but that's for another one of our sessions.
Okay.
It's for a different day. Yes, it's that's we'll work on that later.
All
right. So here's what I'm thinking though. Okay, well this doesn't. They didn't even try. They didn't really try to cover this up.
Okay.
It looks like there was a dent, like someone had hit the car.
Yeah.
And this looks like a pattern from Grandma's couch. The wallpaper, and and it's brown like packing tape,
Oh.
like all around it. So they didn't even try
Huh.
to like cover this up. They didn't spray paint it, nothing.
Yeah, and if someone hits you, you're in trouble, right? Because there's no impact. It's just an empty hole where the door was.
Yeah, covered by wallpaper. Yeah.
They're like the Flintstones in this car.
Right. Now I'm making fun, but my first car
Yeah.
had plywood along the back seat floor so that you wouldn't go through the floor and have your feet be on the road
Wow.
like the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Yes. The doors were held shut by slide bolts on the outside. On the outside. So you were locked into the car. That's unless you could reach outside.
Oh my gosh.
One of the windows fell out while I was driving.
Oh my goodness.
The door just finally rusted so much it separated enough that the side window just fell right out while I was driving down the Kennedy Expressway. Yeah. I was just driving along, rocking out in my real clunker, but I'm a high school kid with a car. And
oh no.
I'm not going back. No one knows it was me. Yeah, just fell right out the door, just gone.
Yeah.
Yep, had no window when
Did
I
it scare
arrived
you?
at where. Yes, your window's up, and all of a sudden it just slides down. Whoop! Because my first thought was, okay, the door, like the window just is broken and it slid inside the door.
Yeah.
Not that it fell all the way out the bottom of the car.
Yeah.
Like then when I got to the place and I'm looking and there's no window inside the door anymore. I'm like, it's all gone. It's just gone. Bye-bye. The gas tank
used to be.
Yeah. So I had to get a piece of plexiglass that shoved into the door and then kind of bent inside the roof of the car. Like, yeah, this thing was, it got me to high school. Yeah.
What kind of car was it? Did you say?
77 Cutlass.
Ooh,
Mhm.
that made a noise when you drove. Like
grandma's
grandma's
it made
car.
all kinds of noises. So things were rattling. I mean, the gas tank had a hole in it about 3/4 of the way up, so I could only fill it halfway. You know,
Oh.
yeah, it was bad news. It was a lot of bad news there. Yeah, so, but it got me through.
Yeah,
I think junior year of high school. I think
nice.
so I got to,
all right.
yeah, but yeah. So when I look at this and I go, little wallpaper on the side, no big deal. I mean, mine were like, you know how like if you go into a restroom, you just slide the little like.
Oh yeah.
These were old time like slide doors. Like that's what held the door closed.
Oh, I love it.
And then open it up. Yeah. Yeah, not really good for dating, but but good enough to get you around. Like,
sure.
No girl ever wanted to sit in this car.
You didn't pick any gals up in this? No,
they were scared. They were like, "This is the car of a serial killer." That's what this is. Yeah, there's something really wrong with you. We're not sure exactly what's wrong with you, but something's very wrong with you for sure. So they decided to skip that. Yeah. So anyway, all right, we're gonna wrap up on 98 Gold. We'll be back in a little bit on WLQI with our mush down as well as our pizza quiz. So stick around for that.